All right, well, we're going to get right back in. Hey, wait a minute. We've been robbed. Nah, I'm just kidding. Uh, we did some offline farming and we went ahead and moved a lot of the stuff that was in here over to our new house. So we're going to go look at that here in a second. So for right now, this is the old house. So we have moved everything over here. We have hired our staff that we're going to be using. We haven't set them up yet, but we hired them. We got all the beds in here. We got some packing stations, some mixing stations, and we got all of our mixers in here. And here's where all of our pots are. All right, so now we need to go get some stuff. We need to hit up Oscar and get all the stuff we need for our little lab. And we need to hit up Shirley for pseudo. All right, we're gonna go ahead and just get the max we can with her. So our goal is later tonight, we are going to try to buy the stuff we need to start up a meth operation. And we're going to get it started in here, and we're going to buy us a chemist for in here. All right, so we're going to give our first botanist these 4 pots. And then we're going to give our second botanist the other 4 pots. And we're going to have the one pulling supplies from here and the other one pulling supplies from there. All right, so Donald is going to be in charge of taking stuff from this. No, never mind. Yeah, Donald's taking stuff from this rack here. That's what we're going to do. Because everything once done here is going to go straight to the packing station. And then so Donald is also... He's gonna be the one grabbing all the stuff from behind the shelves and putting it on the mixers. And then we're just going to run these right down the line. And then finished product is going to end up over here. Now this mixing station and this packaging station are just for me to mess around with my personal products and stuff. This stuff is all for the automated stuff. Okay, so we want this handler. And then we want this one to be our packager, because we're not going to have him doing much. That way he's not busy and he can keep packaging. And this is the one that's going to move our jars from back here to the table. And I need to get another shelf. I'm just going to move this one for now. And I guess we'll have him move stuff from that shelf to the front shelf so we can get more like stock stored. So again, all the pots are feeding into here, which go all the way down, and then this feeds into here, and this feeds into here. All right, so let's go ahead and go pick up our dead drop. Damn, this drop is pretty far away. Where do we pay her at? So over here at the warehouse. Alright, we might as well get this stuff while we're here. We'll come back for more of that. Ooh, sorry, I had to sneeze. That sync kind of messes us up right there a little bit. But we can do a corner. Then like that. All right, I think that's what it's going to be for right now. Okay, so we're set up over here. The only thing is right now we don't have all the ingredients we want. All right, so I think for intermediate moment, we're going to take this one and we're going to cut off the chain and cut it off at 2. I'm trying to get in the gas station, guys. Relax. All right, this will give us enough to start out, test, see what's going on. Now we need to come out here and get our chemist. Assign him his stations. And give him a bed. All right, well, we are going to go ahead and sleep and then put some money in all these people's cases so they start up, and we're going to see how it goes. All right, Molly, we need $200. You ain't got $200 right now, you dead to me. There you go. That's what's up, Molly. All right, our two botanists are doing their things. Okay, so the reason why we have two botanists for only 8 things is I know eventually there's going to be drying racks. So eventually he's going to have 4 drying racks and he's going to have 4 drying racks. But for the moment, we're just going to do this. And this allows us to double up on the supplies since we have 2 of them. So right now our factory is just waiting for some bud to get done, and then it should end up over here and we should be on and popping. Let's go hit up Benji and see if he's got any money for us. If he does, we'll get us some more supplies so we can keep that going back there, and then we'll start selling that. Alright, good shit, Benji. That's enough to keep us going. So yeah, we're gonna be booming. We just need to come in here, experiment with the mix, figure out what we're gonna do. But now we have the first setup set up. You know what I'm saying? All right. So after a little bit of time, I realized I forgot to set up where the pots are going. So we need to fix that. All right, so as you can see, we hit a stumbling block. All of our plants grew, but they had nowhere to take them. They didn't harvest them. But we should be good to go now. Now everything should go here. Our packager should take it over here, and then our chemist should start mixing it up and drop it out here for our other packager. All right, let's get this running. Let's go back over to the warehouse and try to buy some more. We still need to get the acid and phosphorus from Oscar. Let's get that and try to load up our old room, our new meth lab. Try to load it up. How expensive is 40 gonna be? Pretty good bit. Heard. We are too broke, so see if we can go 30-30. All right, we'll go 20-20, put 10 in each. That's perfect. Really, any more than that would just be trying to get ahead. This is all we need to get started. We're a ninja. They don't see us no more. We're outie. We so fast, they don't even know what's happening. Alright, so we're gonna have this chemistry station doing that and moving to there. We're gonna have this chemistry station doing that, moving to there. We're gonna have both of these end up there. Actually, no. We're gonna do it like last time, just for. So now we'll have one going to each. And if we want, we can mix something here. And then this can be the baggage final product there. All right, so I think we're set up here minus having the actual chemist. So we need more money for our chemist over here, but this place is pretty much good to go. Let's order another hot drop of pseudo. Ooh, apparently I never went and paid off my debt to begin with. So we gotta go back to the warehouse. I thought it was on this side, but apparently I was mistaken. No, apparently that's the south side of the building. This is the west side of the building. Here we go. Boy, we're broke. Boy. We're back to being broke, Scotty. It'll be nice when we can do bulk orders with her. Alright, let's go check on our farm real quick before we go to sleep and make sure everybody's doing what they should be doing. Okay, we're going. It's took a second, but we're going. I wonder what's happening over here. They were able to... This one's filled up, but they might not be able to access it. So it looks like... Well, it's got stuff there. Oh, what it is? It's a new bud. I hadn't discovered it yet. Banana Sigma. Okay. So now he should come over there, grab it. All right. Let's check our products. Okay, well, 69 ain't too bad. It's very addictive. We're gonna ratchet the price up to 100. That's what we're gonna do. And let me go down here and favorite that. All right, so it's mixing. All right, so the factory is working now. It just needs time to work, apparently. All right, yeah, I think we are good to go. Now, and just so we do it, before we get us a, before we get us a chemist. Whoa. Guys, do you need help? I know you're coming after me right now, but you guys look like you're the ones that need help. We're fucking out of there. Oops. Maybe we're not that out of there. No, the fence goes all the way around. Okay, here we go. Fuck you, Frank. Somehow this is your fault, Frank. Somehow Frank is why that cop car was turned over on that bridge. Some way, somehow. I don't know how Frank was responsible, but it's gotta be Frank. Alright, so just so we can see what's going on here before we hire a chemist. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. A little bit of sturge. And we pull that down. Okay, well, this ain't too bad. Oh, that's the part that sucks. That 8-minute timer right there. Okay. And let's go ahead and get both of these started. Holy shit, I'm back in college on a chemistry set. Oh, that worked pretty good. Let it fall a little too much though. There we go. Alright, well, there's nothing much else we can do here for a minute. How many jars we got? We need more jars eventually. We are broke though. Yo, them cops are still set up on that bridge like pretty hard. Are they on to us a little something, something, something? What's going on here? See if we can find our dead drop up here. So I think we are going to go over here, just throw this in, and then we might as well sleep and come and check on this in the morning. Hopefully that timer cuts the burners off, you know what I'm saying, and they ain't just they keep burning. Benji, we need money, buddy. We're broke. Thank you, sir. Thank you. That other bridge had that cop on it, so this way for the win. All right, everybody has a little bit more money. All right, so let's go ahead and sleep. We haven't made shit today, but we made a bunch of shit today. All right, let's see if everybody gets in here and gets to work. All right, looks like he's starting the mixer. Now he should come over here and grab this, take it out here to the shelf. Or no, he should be taking it to the packing station right now. Okay, so that's where I messed up. This should go to the packaging station. So now he should get in here and start packaging. We have our trusty bat ready in case someone's fucking up and it's their fault, not our fault. You know what I'm saying? If it's our fault, we ain't gonna slap nobody. But if it's their fault, someone's gonna get slapped. All right, now I just had an idea. So this might be too much of a price hike. Since it's wanting 70, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this at 80. Get people addicted, then do the price hike. Better thinking. All right, that's what we want. So we got this full. Just so we speed up production for now, instead of doing a 4-length mixer, I think we're going to double up on a double mixer. Yeah. All right, that's really not too bad. 420. We need to drop this stuff off so we can carry more stuff. Or we need to buy us a car or something. Now, if we get to making a killer amount of money out of this place, then it would definitely be worth it to do all that, you know what I'm saying? So this gentleman here, with what we just did, we need to add a new route, and we need to tell him to take stuff from here and put it here, and then we need to check the delivery from there. Okay, so now this mixer and this mixer are both going to be delivering to the packaging station, and that should help us keep from getting backed up. Now we just need to go get some more supplies. We don't need our bat at the moment. Actually, delivery services. Is this considered the west one? Let's look. Yeah, I assume this is west, and I assume that's central. All right, so let's make an order from the west one. Don't quite have enough money, so let's back it off to this. All right, let's place that order. That way we ain't gotta run back and forth a million times. It's also a test. We don't know how long it's gonna take for that order to actually get here. Yo, this cop has just been steady, stable, posted on this bridge that is mysteriously kind of looking right up at our house. That might be a problem, man. Yeah. Nothing to see here, officer. In. Okay, so you can have multiple jars stacked up there, but the oven, okay, I got you. You can only cook one at a time. Alright, so these take a little bit less time than these. I don't think it'd be enough to be worth having 2 chemistry stations to 1 oven. One's 8 minutes and one's 6 minutes. So every so often you'd be able to sneak an extra one in there, but I don't think it's worth it. Like this tray would eventually just be stacked full. All right, so I think we're good to go here. Let's go check out our dealers again and see if they got more money for us. I think we just hit up Benji, so Benji might be broke. Let's check the dealer app. He has a little bit. All right, we need to go hit up Molly is what it is. We're gonna let Benji keep stacking. Let's go talk to Molly. Ah, I shut my windows and that cop car disappeared. Motherfucker. That's what it was. It was a stakeout. We should have a delivery van rolling in pretty soon. That's not too bad. We've already got 14 jars of that. Alright, yeah, we're cooking. We're just gonna need to get way more ingredients. I don't know how long it's gonna take that van to get here, but since we got more money, let's go ahead and buy more ingredients. Deposit max. Alright, so I think with us doubling up on the tier 2 mixers, or you know, the tier 2 mix, I think that's going to make us profitable enough to make all this worth it. Like, I think our output is going to be high enough to justify all the people we have working back there. Well, depending on how long it takes that delivery van to get here, we could probably already have this place stocked. Alright, let's go back to our other house and check on the oven. Nah, it's not quite done yet. Alright, so it takes this stuff a minute. Alright, well, here we go. We're about to officially make our first crystal. All right, now we just need enough money to go get a chemist over here, and this will be rolling. How much is that shit worth? That shit's worth 70 off the rip with 60. Ooh. Our weed's gonna outperform it at the start, but yeah, that's gonna get retarded. Copper's that way. I was about to say they looked like they were having some issues for a second, but they got in gear. Yo, the cops are stepping up the pressure, it seems. There's 2 patrols out tonight. There was one on this side and one on the other side. Ninjas. Trying to be sneaky about that shit. Delivery van finally got here. Alright, and I believe that is enough to get us a chemist. So I could do 160 there and there. Okay. Well, the factory is factorying, you know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness. Alright, well, we are bumping now, fellas. Alright, let's go over to the warehouse and see about a chemist. We'll still have to manually bag and do all that stuff over there, here and there, but it should be worth it. Double our production. I didn't jump because that fall. So apparently if you go over a slight fall, it doesn't let you do the jumpy jump. It's kind of like when you're going downwards on the bridge, it doesn't let you jump. You have to do it like at the top or near the top. Alright, send that one over to the sweatshop. Alright, so the next little bit of money we build up, we need to put it towards, I'd probably say getting the briefcase of all of our employees filled up a little something, something. That way we ain't gotta just be doing that a lot. Alright, now all I need to do is put money in his shit. Done. I should wait till the morning because we're going to get a short night. At least the ovens can get going. So it took that delivery van fucking while to get here. So I guess let's go ahead and try set up another delivery. And I got just enough for a full order. And really $200 not to have to go there and back ain't too bad of a deal. Alright, we are fucking cooking now. So let's see. Sorry about that. So we were selling green crack for like 50. So that's going to be a big price hike. We're going to be making a lot more money. All right, everybody's good for one more day. Except them. All right, let's go to sleep, get this party back to starting. So I kind of like this setup so far. The only thing we'd have to change here if we decide we want to do a different mix is literally just change what's on the racks. Apparently that rack's been getting hit hard. Alright, let's go check on our guy over here doing the chemistry project. You know what I'm saying? That chemistry project. What are you doing? Why are you not using the other station? Alright, so let's wait here and see what the hell's going on. Don't tell me she busted. She's got money. Is all this stuff too close together? Did she break? Alright, so in that case, that back there, that right there, See if that fixes it. Yeah, because this chick is stuck. Or this dude, chick, dude, whatever. See if I can interact with him. Oh, shit is right, Daniel. Do your job. I think we got everything set back up. I think this dude still just had it. Yo, it's your first day on the job, man. You're being lazy as shit. Am I really gonna have to fire your ass and get another person in here? What's looking like I'm gonna have to do? Yeah, because you're even in my way of doing the job. So, yeah, move, buddy. You chill out over there. Sorry it had to be this way, but chill out. Alright, so if he's still acting like this tomorrow, we're gonna fire his ass and try another one. Because it might not even been our setup. He could have been lazy. I'm just kidding. I'm not sure what was going on. That's the first time I've seen one of them get bugged like that, where they're just standing still, not doing anything, even though they obviously have something else they could be doing. Like, there was literally nothing, there was no, like, obvious reason that humans couldn't have been doing work. At least not one I could think of. It seemed like they were just bugged at that station. So we will check on you tomorrow. Yo, Molly is crushing it. I was about to say we should have another order coming in over here. All these guys sitting here looking at it. It'd be nice if they were able to take it in and put it where it should go, but I don't think they have any way of knowing where it should go. All right, that one's almost full. Why's everybody sitting out there staring at me? Is there nothing to be done in here? What's going on? Oh, I'm confused. How do we get a different strand? What the fuck? Where? Hold on. I am so where did that even come from? Purple Express. Oh, somehow some Banana Sigma got mixed up. Oh shit. It reduced the price of it, but it's explosive? Alright. Let's see, what is the okay, yeah, that's good. Alright, so what's going on in here? Everybody out of money? That's what's going on. But why isn't the chemist in here? Is both of our chemists acting up? Our chemist has money, unlike some of the other people. Alright, we're gonna have to set this Purple Express off over here at our station on the side, because that is dangerous. Explosive stuffs. Let's go see. Mr. Chemist, what's going on? You haven't been paid for today's work. Oh, Matthew. This is not a good start to our relationship, sir. I got a chemist over there fucking around, and I got you fucking around. Okay. Actually, you know what? We're gonna wait to put in the next day. Nah, he had to have more than that in there. You motherfucker. Listen here, Matthew. I don't like that. You just tried to get a day off yesterday is what that was. Benji, we need money. No money. We gonna have a workers' revolt. All right, so right now, all of our money is going into making this new stuff. But when that new stuff actually hits our dealers and we actually start selling it, I think we're going to be good to go. I think Daniel's busted. Yeah, we're gonna have to fire Daniel. Yeah, I fired him. He's still sitting here. All right, Daniel. You got 3 seconds to leave the premises. 1, 2, 3. All right. Thank you for leaving now. But if you just got back to work, you know, this wouldn't have to come to this. All right, so now we're out $2,000 on that chemist. We're gonna have to get another chemist. Sometimes when you grab the money, depending on where you grab it from on this square, you can't really see how much you have in your hand. Annoying. Some greedy motherfuckers, I swear. Well, looks like we're producing about as fast as possible. And for right now, really, until we get the drying racks, we could do without one of these botanists. But I kind of like having drawn from 2 different supply containers. So when this guy's done packaging, actually, fuck all that. We're gonna package. That's what happens when it's been a while since you packaged. Yeah. I don't know what we're gonna do with that one. That one's on some wild shit, but we'll go sell these. All right, let's put this new stuff up for sale and see if we got any takers. Oh shit, we've also got new potential customers. All right, we need to go hit them up. So apparently doing the quest, getting the meth stuff opened up the new potential customers for us. All right, Lucy, that looks like that's her that just walked into Pillville. All right, Lucy, what's up? Would you like a sample? Yo, this is some straight new shit. No one else has tried this before. Heard. Well, we got us a new customer. Well, it's really gonna be easy to tell who's smoking our weed now. Everybody's gonna have a dark complexion, and yeah, that's about it. All right, that's already 7 of it spoken for. We have a guy named Philip down here on the left somewhere. Is he in the slop shop? Philip, yo, what's up? Free sample, good sir. It's on some new, you know what I'm saying? No? Alright, I see you're a tough customer. If I come back and you refuse again, though, it might be a problem, Philip. Alright, we have someone down this way, and we got the cops. We're gonna switch over to the other side of the road. Fuck you, Popo. Freedom of speech, biatch. Alright, Eugene is supposedly somewhere walking kind of towards us. That had to be Eugene. Eugene, get back here, buddy. I got something for you to try. Alright. Another happy customer. Alright, we got another one over there, Lewis. Shrinking, seizure-inducing paranoia. Yo, this dude's into some shit. Alright, he didn't look happy about that at all. He took another hit though. Or no, he switched to a cigarette? Damn. That's an insult. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, I totally didn't pay attention to the prices these people was hitting me up with. So hopefully they is in line with what we want. Someone saying, hey. What's up, Donna? See you guys out here talking a lot. What y'all up to? I have something for you to try. Sam? All right, heard. Donna, I think you're gonna like it. Oh. Well, damn, it had a different effect on Donna. She just kind of swelled up a little bit. I guess it doesn't affect everybody the same. right, so we've got 10 called for. See if we can get away with this. Yo, what's up, Austin? No, you good? Is it you're good, or is it the cop right there? Is that what it is? Yeah, I agree. That cop's right there. It'd probably been a bad idea. You know what, Austin? You a real one. At least I know you ain't trying to set me up. Frank, why you always walking around like a crazy person? Frank, I just realized, do you have a tramp stamp? Frank is wild. Frank is apparently very wild. Alright, so I think we're gonna go back here, get everything that we've managed to have produced so far, like of the new stuff. And we're gonna go distribute that to our dealers. So they start giving us some increased profits. 3 for 270, that's almost 100 each. That's what we was asking for in that price range. All right, we'll see how much switching up the product on the dealers changes the income. Really, it's all just an experiment at this point. Just seeing what works. All right, well, at least Benji's out doing work. Yo, I gotta say, Benji be out there putting in work. I can't complain. All right, Benji, I need you to start putting heavy emphasis on this new stuff we got right here. You know what I'm saying? Push the new. All right, we're gonna try this again. In case this fucks up, we're gonna save actually, so we don't waste another $2,000. Oh, for some reason I was reading up here, I thought she wanted green crack. I was like, oh no, we put green crack for sale. All right, that works. All right, let's go try to reset our chemist up and then go do these deals. All right, Thomas, nice to meet you. I hope you're better than our last chemist, cause it was a shit show. It didn't work out. I had to get rid of him. All right, so he's breaking this up. Let's see if he can make it to the shelf over here. I'm pretty sure he can make it to this shelf, but let's see if he can make it to that back shelf. Oh no, he's going to prioritize that. All right, so let's go do our deals and then we'll come back in and check on him. As long as that shit's working, we ain't going to mess with it. You look like one of the peoples I was looking for earlier. Can I interest you in a free sample? Not what you like? Tough crowd. Damn, all the people in this next group are kind of tough. We had 3 rejections. And this is on our good stuff, we had 3 rejections. Yo, what's up, Trent? Just 2 tonight? Are you paying 100 each? I'm down. First, I was gonna kind of complain that Trent was just getting 2, but for 100 each, I am down, Trent. You good? Yo, Jess always be in for that amount. 5 or more Jess, that is your new nickname. Apparently this is one of our new customers because they're way out here. Yep, definitely one of ours. You can tell. There's just something about her that you can tell that makes her one of our customers. Yeah, all of our customers are chilling with the Tropic Thunder, you know what I'm saying? All right, let's go check back on our chemist. Hopefully that is a go one because I would like to get this operation up here up and running. Alright, he put some in there and he hadn't put any in there yet, but that's probably where this oven's going. Alright, looks like everything's working though. Alright, so that's 3 days right there. Let's sleep and then go check on our other peoples over at the other house. Alright, our chemist is coming back up here to do work. Those are almost done. Alright, and he grabs them. And shelves them. Alright. So it looks like he's working just fine. I haven't seen him put anything on the other shelf yet, but I think that's just because he hadn't had two of them get done at once yet. Alright, so I'm confident in that at the moment. Let's go check on everything else. All these people back here might need money. Nope, they're all inside working. It's a good sign. Need more soil and seeds from over there. We need more ingredients, but everybody's working. All right, it has kind of rebrokified me, but now everybody's got 3 days of pay. I'm gonna go ahead and save since our chemist over there appears to be working. Alright, so we only got 2 more of those that are uncalled for. Alright, so we need 1 more shelf, and then we need to go get more supplies. But I think we're just straight up out of gas on the money at the moment, unless our dealers are coming through. Benji is at 0. Do we screw Benji up? Let's go check on Molly. Let's go make sure Benji's working real quick. I think I might have messed him up. Might give him too much stuff. Nah, he said 2 ain't good enough for me, man. Oh, I'm a retard. I had enough. I was looking down here at this 7. I had 13. I had plenty. Good, Benji? I don't know, we might have messed up and took all Benji's starting money. Oh shit, but we can't do that. There. Almost gave him what I was about to go deal with. That'd have been bad. Yo, I done told you, Meg, why you gotta meet me down here? This is not a good place for us to be meeting. All right, well, Benji's back to selling, it looks like, but Molly is just killing it. We'll go ahead and make a delivery to this guy that just called us, since he's one of our new customers. All right, what's up, buddy? All right, just under 100 per. That's perfect. We hit the shit out of that car. All right, so let's head back over to our house. And I think we're going to call this episode an end now that we got everything working right. All right, we are good to go. We will catch you in the next episode.